What was already a frustrating season for Green Bay has now taken a brutal turn. The Packers did not just lose a game. They lost one of the pillars of their defense and, quite possibly, their hopes of salvaging the year. Late in the third quarter against Denver, Micah Parsons planted his left leg while trying to contain Bo Nix. The movement was awkward. The reaction was instant. Parsons grabbed his knee and went down, and the silence in the stadium said everything before the medical staff even reached him. He walked off with trainers and never returned. From that moment, the concern was unavoidable. After the game, Matt LaFleur did little to soften the blow. His words were brief and heavy, offering no optimism, only reality. By Monday, the news became official. An MRI confirmed the worst-case scenario. Parsons suffered a torn ACL and will miss the remainder of the season. For Green Bay, this is devastating on multiple levels. Parsons was not just another starter. He was the heartbeat of the defense, the player offenses had to account for on every snap. His presence alone changed protection schemes, dictated play calls, and gave the Packers an identity built on pressure and disruption. Without him, everything changes. This injury also casts a long shadow over the franchise's future. Parsons arrived in Green Bay amid massive expectations after being traded from Dallas during a high-profile contract standoff. The Packers doubled down on their belief in him, signing him to a massive extension and making him one of the faces of the organization. In his first season, he delivered exactly what was promised, producing sacks, turnovers, and constant chaos in the backfield. Now, that investment shifts into patience and uncertainty. Recovery from an ACL injury is long, demanding, and mentally exhausting. Even with modern medicine, the road back is measured in months, not weeks. A return around the start of next season is possible, but nothing is guaranteed, especially for a player whose game relies so heavily on explosiveness and bend. On the field, the loss leaves a massive void. Green Bay's defense was already under pressure to perform consistently, and now the responsibility shifts to players who were never meant to carry this load alone. Pass rush schemes will need to be reinvented. Young defenders will be thrust into roles they were not prepared for. Mistakes will happen, and the margin for error will shrink even further. Emotionally, this is a blow that resonates beyond the locker room. Parsons' energy, leadership, and edge were contagious. Teammates fed off it. Fans rallied around it. Losing that presence in the middle of a tough season is deflating in a way statistics cannot fully capture. Football seasons often hinge on moments no one can control. One step. One plant of the foot. One instant that changes everything. For the Packers, this was that moment. Now the focus shifts from chasing wins to enduring adversity. Green Bay must find a way to finish the season with pride, while Micah Parsons begins the lonely process of recovery. His story in Green Bay is far from over, but for now, it is on pause. And the Packers are left to navigate the fallout of losing a star they built their future around.